Hello and welcome, my dear Pisces. This will be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, and I will be doing a Celtic cross with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and I'm gonna clarify the cards with the beautiful Illuminati Tarot. So I tried to do your reading yesterday, but I didn't feel it actually. Perhaps it was me all over the place, because I've had a nasty event in my park in the night before, so I was a bit shaken up, but I'm in a better place today. And this reading will be, well, let's see what it will be about. I don't do specifically about love, but if love comes up, it's that's what's on our minds, right? So Pisces, what's crossing Pisces? It's the foundation. Sometimes it's often the thing we are most worried about, but sometimes there could be other relationships too, and the reading will not be for everyone because it's a general reading and there's a lot of Pisces in the world. But I sometimes think that the readings are for people who needs them the most. The cards are flying out today, so I'm definitely feeling it today. We have the King of Cups here, Two of Cups on the table, Page of Cups on the table, so a lot of water energy. Alright. Oops. Which one is it? I don't know. We will see. Hopes and prayers. So, so far, I can say it's definitely to do with love, because we have both the Lovers and the Two of Cups on the table. So I'm just gonna clarify those. It's a beautiful morning here. I live in Gothenburg in Sweden, so it's still summer, kind of. Even though it's kind of cold for August, but I don't mind really, because previously this summer it was so hot that well, we're not used to that in Sweden. It was so hot, so we couldn't do anything. I guess that's what it's like living more south. We had to take siestas here, or just rest during the day. And it's not a bad thing, but I kind of like it more when it is 20 degrees instead of 30. I have a little dog too, and it's getting too hot for dogs very soon. So I started a clarifying process here, and okay, 2 cards came out. It's looking very interesting, I think. Some fears for Pisces. I am Venus in Pisces, actually. That's my one. Okay, I'm gonna take those. I guess we are. It's my one placement. Anything else before we leave this? All right. Okay. Cards on the table. Let's begin. The situation for Pisces is something to do with something with someone you're passionate about, but there's confusion about this too. Well, 7 of Cups could be, of course, it is a lot of options, but the way I see it when I'm looking at the 7 of Cups card, it's not like it's 7 different lovers. It's more like perhaps there is love in one cup, because there's a person here, but here is something about victory, riches, snake and knowledge. So it's like having a lot of things going on. I'm guessing that's you. And also fire in your hands, and the Page of Wands, which is all about creating. And when your hands are on fire and you have a lot of possibilities, I just feel like you are in a good place, even though a page is well, it's not a queen or a king or a queen of fire, but it's still as beautiful energy. So you're not mastering all of this yet, perhaps, but we are all new in the beginning, and you seem to be, well, you are actually on fire, because the wind is swirling around your red cloak, your hair is standing straight out in the wind, and you have all of these possibilities. And well, let's have a closer look what they are about, because what's crossing them is the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is, of course, pure love. There's there's a dove in it too, and Ace of Pentacles is working on something, and that's kind of what I felt with this Page of Wands and the 7 of Cups. It's working a lot on something, and the force driving you is love, either to a person, but I would like to think of Ace of Cups as self-love, and also this goes so far in the cards, but what situation it and what's crossing it. We have just one person in every card, and then it's crossed by the Ace of Cups, with which for me is like the essence of love, or even, as I said before, self-love. So you seem to be very focused on what you can accomplish. You're driven by love, so that's beautiful. And the reason for this, the foundation of the situation, we have 8 of did I say Ace of Cups before? It was the Ace of Pentacles, because in the foundation we have, with the clarifying deck, Ace of Pentacles is showing up again. So it's truly emphasis on this needing to work. But here we have, you see, here we have the 2 of Cups. It's a beautiful soulmate energy. They are connected not only to each other, but also like to the divine. You know, we have a lot of nerve endings in our hands. It's like several 10,000. So to be tuned in to connect with your hands to yourself and to the divine, and they're looking in each other's eyes, and they're also having this moon in the background. So it's like an eternal sort of love. Is like you have finally found what you're looking for in another person, I feel. And I guess that's what's motivating you. Perhaps you felt like you weren't quite ready for this love. You didn't, because I feel that there's a person that you have already met, since it's showing up here and not in the future position. And this person is motivating you or themselves to really work on themselves to be ready. Sometimes, you know, if I was to meet someone now, which I'm not looking for, I would hesitate even if it was the best person in the world, because I have this plan on where I want to go and where I want to be, and I really want to start that journey before I start dating someone. So I don't know why I mentioned this, but perhaps that's either your situation or the person you're dealing with too. We'll see. In the past position, we have the wheel and the page of pentacles. So the page of pentacles is not busy working. She is in this picture, she's eating grapes. She's so busy enjoying life that she doesn't notice that she's standing on this flower, which this little I don't know if he's a goblin or a small little elf or something. She's standing on his flower eating grapes, and she's not moving. There's also spider web connecting her to the ground. She's been standing there for a while, but then comes the wheel. So something in the past suddenly started to move forward. And when it's a major arcana, I like to think that it is a situation outside of ourselves, somehow orchestrated by the divine to make us moving. And it seems like it truly did, because since the Eight of Pentacles is here, and we had the Page of Wands in the main situation, and compared to, well, we can see here that whatever this wheel did, it changed someone from Page of Pentacles to the Page of Wands. So it brought movement, which I guess a wheel does, right? And in the what crowns this position, or the possibilities for the future, what may come, we have the Page of Chalices. So a lot of pages, but that's it's not a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a young person just because it's a page. It can be like that we are kind of on a new adventure for this time, and a project or a feeling, or something hasn't matured yet. But we always go like this. We get interested in something new, and or we want to learn something new, and then we are beginners, and then we explore it, we learn it, and we master it, and then perhaps when we have mastered it, we are done with it, sort of. But in this position, for the potential, I feel like there would be like kind of like she seems like her soul is really shining. You can see the orange light around her, and there are little figures here in the sea dancing, and well, she looks very happy at peace. She's not stagnated like the Page of Pentacles, and she's not pure fire and doing. Here she's just being, and it's clarified with the Seven of Pentacles, which is having planted 7 seeds for the future, 7 things you are passionate about, 7 things you would like to see happen in your life, and you are also working very hard for these things to happen, because we have the 8 of Pentacles twice here. So I think whatever plants you have sorry, maybe you have planted seeds for plants. whatever seeds you have planted, I think they since she looks so happy and almost like she's saying cheers, I think all you have to do is wait, and beautiful things that you have worked for will manifest themselves in your lives. And for the future position, what is to come, we have the King of Chalices. So we see a lot of cups, chalices or cups energy for this deck, which is of course, I think it's a Scorpio card, but it's still you because it's a water sign. I don't really read about like signs, because I think we have all the elements within us, every one of us, and different periods of time we are in different modes and stages. But this King of Chalices, he's actually looking a bit impatient, and also a tiny bit hurt for some reason. And he looks like he sits on this cliff and he is waiting. He's not connected to the water, he's on this rock, which is not his element, of course. And I think he is someone in the future. There will be someone who is waiting for love, and it's clarified with the Queen of Wands. Beautiful queen. She's very confident, very passionate. She can be a tiny bit witchy. She has a black cat in her hand, which is a good omen. Well, she really looks like she's got it all, right? Flowers and gold, a beautiful dress, and she's sitting on a throne of lions. But it came in the reversed, and it could be like that this Queen of Wands will be a bit angry, or that she has so many other projects to do. Perhaps that's more likely. She has so much other things to do that she's not ready to apply herself to this waiting king just yet. But interestingly enough, we have a king and a queen in the future position, and I just want to know why, when I get confused like this, when I'm not quite sure, I like to take an oracle card. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Isis oracle to explain about this Queen of Wands and the King of Cups for Pisces in September. Too many cards. Please, thank you. And we have another fiery woman surrounded by animals. Let's see what this says. It says divine destiny. Alright, So I think this Queen of Wands figure is the same as the Page of Wands girl we saw right at the beginning. It says, the divine warrior is within you, helping you to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be by bringing more wisdom, focus, or intelligence, or surrendering into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. Alright, so I think that this queen is kind of busy with developing some skills that she has been doing. She's gone from this young Page of Wands girl to this Queen of Fire girls, and she is kind of busy with, I feel like trying to make the world a better place. That was what came to mind, like a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. And there's a lot of things happening in the world, so perhaps like one of you is really feeling that there are lots of things we should do, right? We should and there's riots, and we have the environment that needs tending to, and there's a fire, and there's a situation with refugees and races, war about religions, right? So I think that this queen has felt her calling in some way, working on stuff and working on things that she is passionate about. And I think she would like the king to rise up to to find his purpose too, and to work with her. Because I feel that this queen, as beautiful as this connection may be, she feels that for now there's another cause or calling for her in the near future. We will see where this goes. Could be some kind of twin flame situation, because then you have then you're often supposed to work for a better place together with your lover, and the love is as beautiful as it is. It's not the main thing. It is what we came here to do, what we decided before we were reincarnated, what we signed up for before. And well, we'll see. The roles can of course be reversed. That was what I have been wanting to say for a while. When I say that the queen is you, perhaps the queen is the other person, and you are this king of cups person with all your love. Very beautiful energies, the two of them. And this role came for where you're at in this position. We have the Hanged Man, which is about he's standing on his head in this yoga pose, and it's like he's trying to find enlightenment, looking at things from a new perspective. It's going sort of within, but he's not ready to move forward yet. And I think this is kind of the I think this is the King of Cups person again, the one who has not found the calling yet, or started to work on a course, because maybe this person just thought that like love was enough, and anything as I did before was enough. And then you meet this kind of passionate person that wants to change the world, and you are confused to what happened because the love was so great, and why doesn't this person just want to celebrate the love? Because we had the Nine of Cups and the Princess of Cups clarifying them, and the Nine of Cups is like you feel you get plenty, right? You get 9 cups of gold, which are illustrating often emotions too, even though I don't feel it in this card. It's about wish fulfillment. It's like wishing for something and getting it. And we have the Princess of Cups, which is the same card again as the Page of Cups from the other deck. So it's a lot of double confirmation in this reading. I kind of like it because then I know that there's a reading. The reading is on track somehow, from my point of view, at least. So, this Hanged Man person, and they came in the reversed. The Nine of Cups with a wish fulfillment, and the Princess of Cups here. He got what he wished for, which was this beautiful Princess of Cups, but they came in the reverse because it's like I think the love is not. I don't feel like there has been like a breakup or something. Perhaps the relationship hasn't really taken off yet, but somehow it's hanging in the air whether or not you can have, whether or not it's going to manifest the relationship. I feel like. Well, feel free to reverse the roles. You know better than me your situation. It's kind of like detective's game, reading the cards for me. And in the position for your surroundings, how they are infected in this situation, we have the Lovers. So that's what I felt like in Three of Wands, which is more about waiting. If someone really feels that like this is your person, 2 very beautiful cards. For me, they are like it's like we found someone who we want to be in a relationship with, those 2 cards, and they are on it's like the beginning of the journey. We haven't really gotten to the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles yet, but we know who we would like to build with, sort of. And in that position we have 3 of Wands clarifying, which is about waiting for your ships to come in again. So this situation is really a waiting game, I feel. But the love is very strong, and you can see the arms are tied together, so I think you have a soul contract with this person, and I think the reason why one of you does not want to apply yourself to the relationship yet is because the soul contract involves more than just the romantic love. It involves a mission you have to have together. I will pull a card later to see what that mission might be. For the hopes and fears in this situation, we have the Ace of Wands, which is of course a hope for the passion to ignite. One of you hopes that the other one will feel the same passion and fire as you do for whatever your destiny is. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps the other one of you hopes that this will really manifest into something in the physical world. that this, both the cause and the relationship, will bring up changes that can be felt and seen, sort of. And then we have the Prince of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So, hopes and fears. The Prince of Cups is sitting here with his cup that he is, and he's holding out his hand. You know who he wants to give it to, but he looks a bit worried too, because this Queen of Cups, she sits there with her cup as well, and she's holding it with one hand, and she's ready to like let go of it, because she's let go with her other hand, and she's starting to be ready to give it to him. But I think the fear in this situation is that someone will not because the love seems to be very important for both people, even though one person feel like I can't do this if we're not fulfilling our soul mission. You might not even be aware that you have it. You just feel a very strong passion to make the world a better place day by day, and you want your lover to rise up and to do this with you, because we really need each other in this time. It's not just about playing house. We need each other to support to support each other, and we're also needed in the world, and all of us don't have the calling to do something grand. Some of us just are being heroes by being nurses or bus drivers, or just being there for our neighbors. But this contract seems to be about something bigger. I will now pull that card to see what is the mission for these people in this equation. What is the mission? What could its mission be? What is the calling for Pisces or Pisces partner? Initiation. I can't say this word today. Sorry. When you're being initiated into divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge. The dog outside. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges, you shall thrive. I will read it again because we got interrupted. When you're being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges, you shall thrive. So perhaps the calling for someone here is to becoming a healer, and the reason that you need to do it is because you will also heal yourself during whatever this is. I will see if there's anything else. Is there anything else? I use the other deck actually. Perhaps the mission is different for all of you. That's why we're not getting a straight answer. Oh, we have heart chakra and energy work. So it's clearly that there's someone. It could be like it can be Reiki or alternative medicine. It can be yoga and healing. But I feel again that someone is passionate about becoming working with energy healing work. It also says here life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energies to your loved ones and clients. It seems to be about Reiki. And you got heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So it's like you want to heal. The calling is not only to heal people with your hands physically, but also to be a healer for people on an emotional level. And I think when we work with Reiki, when we give, we also receive, and I think this is what's perhaps we're dealing. I don't have the Wounded Warrior card out here, which is the Nine of Wands, but that's what I'm feeling here, that someone feels so driven about learning this new skill or thing because you have perhaps gone through a lot yourself, and now you want to share it, and you want to continue your own healing journey while sharing it with others. For the most likely outcome, the Two of Wands actually came out first. So I really like this card from this reading because it's like the male figure is like he's saying, all right, I take the challenge. And there's a cat here in the background reaching for him. And it's like he's saying, all right, I'm game for this. Come and take my hand, and let's do this thing together. And we have had a Six of Pentacles that came out together with this one, which is well, it's a very grounded energy in this card because connected to the nature around us, and that's my dog barking. Well, it's two people in this card, and they are giving to the earth. That's what's happening. They're two. Well, it's about giving and receiving, and like an exchange of things. If I give this, I'll get that, and it's not like if I'll give you $10 today, I will get it back with interest in a month. It's like if I give this, if I do this for the earth, if I do this for another person, I will see them heal and blossom. Kind of. And it's actually clarified with the Six of Pentacles. So for the most likely outcome, I can see this joy with the giving and receiving. I think like sharing both the physical wealth you're getting from finding your life purpose by giving it to other people. I think your situation is going to be better as well, and I think there might have been a need for you to feel like this. And the last card to clarify the possible outcome is this pretty funny Four of Pentacles card. Is someone holding very, very tight to those pentacles. He's 1 foot on each, and 2 hands around one, and he's hiding one pentacles in his hat because maybe perhaps you need to like penny pinch and hold really tight to your material assets. I know I have been there, and I'm still in somewhere. I'm not in a place where I can spend a lot, but it doesn't really, well, but the good thing is that this card came out in the reverse. So what I talked about before, this joy of giving and receiving, and you have enough to give to others, because you are getting a reward as well from what you do. And we will see how this is. I want to pull one last card for what this means for this love story, because the love seems very important. But I think we have gotten those cards before, really, like with the lovers and stuff like that. We have the portal of light as a final clarifying. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers, again with your healing powers, beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You're not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. So I think since I asked about love, this card also says that this must be some kind of post-life connection, and even when you are not together, you are sort of together, and if you are not in a physical union in the end of September, I am pretty sure that it's only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. I feel like it's just a matter of time before this very strong